Hey guys, my name is Joanna. Thanks for checking out my channel. Today I want to talk to you about planning for Christmas 2020. Okay, so you're probably thinking, I just got finished with 2019, January 2020 is not even over yet, Christmas is the farthest thing from my mind. But I want to encourage you to plan now. It'll only take you a few minutes and it will relieve so much stress as you get ready for next year's holiday season. If you are like me, the word budget doesn't always sound comforting, sometimes it sounds restricting, but doing the Christmas budget actually gave us so much more freedom because we knew all of the things that we wanted to do at Christmas and we found a way to make that happen. I think this Christmas we had the most friends over because we knew we had money for hosting people, we knew we had money for presents, for traveling. There's a few tweaks I'm definitely gonna make for 2020 and things that I want to work on because there's always room to grow with budgets, but I'm really excited about kind of the model we set up and I want to share it with you. So I've got 3 steps to help you sit down for a few minutes with your spouse or your family, whoever it is, and plan for Christmas 2020. So step number 1, while Christmas is still fresh in your mind or kind of maybe foggily in your mind, because I know it's always a crazy time of year, I want you to make a list of everything you purchased towards Christmas. So that's gonna include presents. Usually that's one of the biggest categories for people. It may also include travel. Maybe it's a long trip, like a plane ride that you're going to visit relative. Maybe it's like a road trip. For us, we're driving about an hour to an hour and a half to see both sides of the family, extended family, things like that. So we have to think about how much gas we are spending. Decor, if you love, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, all those places, and you love Christmas shopping, it's important to know, okay, I want to be able to spend money on new decorations this year, or new lights, whatever that's going to be, or a new sign. Oh, if I could buy all of the signs in the world, I would still want more. I just love them. Make a donation. That is the one category I am really excited to add for 2020 is making a specific charitable donation at Christmas time. That's something that we haven't been able to do in the past, but I want to make that part of this year's budget. So make a list, maybe pull up your credit card or debit card receipts, all those things. Give yourself a total. How much money did I spend on Christmas 2019? After that, you are going to start making your 2020 budget. So list out, I would like presents for these people and this is how much I'm gonna spend. You get to set those prices. Remember that, you don't have to go outside of your budget. If your budget is $20 for somebody, then you are going to give them a wonderful gift. You do not need to spend any amount of money on any person in your life. You get to decide that and I promise you will find something that you can give them. Okay, so you've got your budget, you've got your grand total. For us this year, we spent $900 on Christmas, and that is a little bit of an estimate. And if you like exact numbers, totally do that. I'm gonna round it up to 1,000 just because it's a little bit easier to manage as we go through steps 2 and steps 3. Okay, now that you've got your grand total, you've got $1,000 for this example, whatever that number is for you, does not matter. You need to figure out what you need for Christmas. If this number you noticed this year it did not work for you, meaning you have credit card bills that you're trying to pay now that January's rolled around, you went into debt in other places to try and accomplish this, then that's not a good total. You need to find a total that is manageable, something that you can pay for or save for, which is what we're talking about in step number 2. Okay, so saving for Christmas. I don't know why I didn't think of this the first time I started buying presents for people, but you need to save for Christmas so that by the time December rolls around, you've got a chunk of money, that amount, saved already. I don't know about you, but we don't magically have $1,000 sitting in our bank account in December, so we need to save that up. Now you decide how many months am I going to be saving for Christmas for. If you want to save for the entire year, you're going to put aside money every single month to accomplish your goal. Then you're going to divide up $1,000 by 12. Let's do that. All right, so that is $83 a month. So $83 needs to be saved every single month for Christmas. I would encourage you, if you want to spread out your savings throughout the year, actually save in 11 months, not 12, because that means you're not waiting for that last paycheck at the end of December to kind of finish off your Christmas shopping. You've got everything saved up. So let's tweak that. Let's go $1,000 divided by 11, and that gives us $90.90. So if you want to round that up to $91, then you are set. So every single month you need to be putting aside $90 for Christmas. You can divide that further. Let's say you make 2 paychecks a month. We're gonna divide that in half. That is $45.45. You could do $45.50. So every time you get paid, you need to put $45.50 away for Christmas. You could also do this if you have multiple sources of income, or you and your spouse both get paid. That could be divided in 4 paychecks a month. For Liam and I, we both get 2 paychecks a month. So if I divide that by 4, we would be saving $22.72 every time one of us got paid. I don't know about you, but that sounds way more manageable than coming up with $1,000 in December. One more idea before we move on to step 3, and that is you can also change the amount of time you want to save for. That was 11 months because I think that breaks it down to a lot more manageable amounts. But for Liam and I, what we did last year is we saved up from July to November for Christmas. No, sorry, July to December for Christmas. So we had July, August, September, October, November, December, 6 months to save for Christmas. So we divided our total by 6, and that's what we're saving every month. Now, what I'm gonna change for next year, like I said, I'm not gonna count December as a saving month, so that would be 5 months for us to save for Christmas. We aren't going to do 11 months because we are trying to pay down a lot of debt right now, so any extra money is going towards debt. So as we get closer to Christmas, we are going to shift our budget a little bit and then start saving those amounts that we need for our Christmas budget in December. The best part about saving is that by the end of November, that's Black Friday, that's a lot of the time. If you can save up by the end of November, it's also perfect timing to hit up all of the Black Friday sales. We did so much Amazon shopping on Black Friday weekend, and it was so easy. Like, we knew our budgets. By then we knew what we were buying for people. We made our cart, which was helpful for budgeting because I knew exactly what we were spending, and made purchases. It was so fun because the next 2 weeks we just got packages in the mail every day, and it was a lot less stressful financially because we weren't concerned about where we were getting all this money from. Okay, almost done. Step number 3 is to create a separate account that you are gonna save all this money in. For us, we have a Momentum Savings with Scotiabank, and every bank is gonna have something to offer you, so just whatever you have, go with that. This is kind of a system where I think we have 8 to 10 extra smaller savings accounts that you can put savings goals in. So one is called emergency savings, one is called long-term savings. We started a house fund, which is really exciting, and one is labeled Christmas. So as we start saving in July, that money is just gonna go in that account. This is one of the best things that we did because we are still learning to manage our money, and having an account separate from our regular checkings account made it easier to see our goals. That money that we wanted to save for Christmas was not just kind of getting used on, you know, random Tim Hortons trips or anything like that. We saw, okay, this money has a purpose, it's gonna stay there separate and not get used or swallowed up by anything else. Okay, so get your account, label it Christmas. You can do automatic withdrawals. So every, you can set it for dates, so you could align it with your paychecks. Every paycheck, the money just automatically gets moved, so it's not, you know, there for you to spend on anything else. You've got your separate account, and then Black Friday sales hit, and you've got all of your money saved up. Full disclosure, we are still not money experts by any means. We are still learning how to budget. We've set up our 2020 budget and included when we're gonna start saving for Christmas, but it's definitely something that we have to keep working at. We have not arrived by any means, but I never thought I would be a person who could make a money video. So if you're like me and budgeting is difficult for you and your family, try these steps out, because Christmas should be a fun time of the year where you're spending time with people you love, giving gifts to show them that, of course, but you don't want the financial part or burden of Christmas to eat up all of your time and eat up all of that joy that you should be enjoying. So try these out. I'm with you. I am working through our budget. We are working through our budget together, and I know that you can do this. Give yourself that time now to just make next year so much easier. You're not gonna be in, you know, January 2021 with credit card bills or, you know, with all this regret from Christmas. You can just enjoy that time of year. Okay, so when we get closer to that, I'm gonna break down our budget and show you guys, and that will help me stay accountable, because like I said, I'm still working on that and still working on managing finances, but I am excited because last year was awesome, and I'm excited to bring those steps into Christmas 2020. Alright, if you like this video, this is completely new for me, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Let me know down below if you are like me and budgeting is difficult for you. If you are an expert, please give us some more tips down below, but just know that I'm with you if budgeting is hard. I'm right there with you. We can do this. Let's plan Christmas 2020. Sit down right now. Give yourself half an hour, you and your spouse, and then put it aside. You're not gonna be stressing about it all year. Anyways, that was a long outro. Have a great day. I will see you in my next video. Bye.